Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Crack JEE in English, the channel of Unacademy. And I am Jeetendra Dixit. So I did my BTech from IIT Kanpur and I have been mentoring IIT-JEE aspirants for last 11 years. So this is my profile and I teach mathematics and we were doing transformation of graphs. So I've already taken 2 sessions on transformation of graphs and today I'll continue that. So today's transformation will be basically putting mod on X or Y or mod of fx. All right, so we'll see the transformation uh, of modulus functions. Okay, but before the beginning, let me tell you about the Unacademy subscription. So as you know, Unacademy is India's largest online learning platform, and once you take the subscription, you can take the subscription for uh, either plus or iconic. Okay, two types of subscriptions are there. Just a moment. So two types of subscriptions you can buy on Unacademy. One is plus subscription, another is iconic subscription. So I'll tell you about both. So first is plus subscription. When you take plus subscription, you get access to daily live classes of all the educators who are teaching on Academy Plus. You can follow their courses. You can follow anyone's course you want. So that is up to you. Will get unlimited access. You can also ask your doubts during the live sessions, and there will be dedicated doubt sessions as well. All right. Live tests and quizzes will be available, accessible to you. All live tests and quizzes you can access once you have the plus subscription. All these courses are well structured. Well structured means everything is pre-planned, pre-scheduled. You can see the schedule of all the upcoming lectures in well advance. Okay, so whenever you see a course, so you can see the course planning also. So this is about the plus subscription, which is unlimited access on the platform, and these are the subscription charges. So you can buy 1, 3, 6, 12, 24 months. These are the best economically best packages. 12 months 38,500, and after 10% discount it will be 34,650. So use this code JEET1 to get instant 10% discount. Similarly, for 24 months it is 56,000, and after 10% discount it is going to be 50,400. All right, so these are the subscription charges. Now next is iconic subscription. So if you have iconic subscription, then you'll get all the benefits of plus, first of all. And apart from that, you'll get a personal coach who will guide you for all the top exams. Okay, uh, my personal expert, you can say, who will guide you throughout your preparation for all top exams like IIT-JEE, Advanced, Main, or PITS. All right, test analysis will be done in a personalized way. Feedback will be given to you to improve your time management and exam approach. All right, personalized feedback. And a study planner will also be customized. Okay, by weekly reviews and highlights will be given, okay, of your progress. So this is iconic subscription, in which you get experts personal attention. All right, and this is the iconic subscriptions price for 1 year. It is 56,000, and use this code JEET1. You'll have to pay only 50,400. You'll get 10% instant discount. Similarly, for 2 years you'll have to pay 86,000, but after 10% discount it is going to be 77,400 only. So these were two subscriptions you can buy on Unacademy. So this is Unacademy's learning app. You can download it from Play Store, all right, and start learning. And yes, even if you don't have any subscription, then you can attend special classes every day. Many educators are taking special classes on Unacademy Plus. I also take a special class at 8 o'clock, 8:30 evening, mainly doubt class nowadays. So you can attend those doubt classes. It's completely free to anyone can attend those classes. All right, you'll get to know the feel of the platform. So just come and ask your doubts, okay, at 8:30. Uh, and you can attend many other special classes every day. Unlimited special classes you can attend without taking any subscription. All right. Now we have done 6 transformations. We have already done. Now today we are going to see the transformation. 7th transformation is when you replace x by mod of x. All right, that means this y is equal to fx equation will be transformed to y is equal to f of mod of x. All right. So let's see what happens in this case. See, I can write like this. This f of mod of x is basically f of x when x is positive. So that means when x is positive, then graph will remain same because it is the graph of y is equal to fx only. But when x is negative, this mod of x is minus x. So you need to plot the graph of f of minus x. And you know, if you remember the graph of f of minus x, then that is the image of graph of fx about y-axis. All right. So that is what is going to happen. So let's take the same graph as we were taking, the graph of y is equal to fx, the base graph. So this is your base graph, all right? This is y is equal to fx. Now you need to plot y is equal to f of mod of x. See what happens in this case. So as I told you, let me draw it with yellow color. So this part will remain same. This part which is on the right side of x-axis, this part will remain same. You see that? Okay, because here it is y is equal to fx only, and then you have to take the mirror image of this. All right, so mirror image of this. So if you take the mirror image, it will be like this, because y is equal to f of minus x is the mirror image of y is equal to fx about y-axis. All right, this is y-axis. So that means what is happening here? See, this graph, this part of the graph will vanish. This will disappear. Okay, this will not come in the graph of y is equal to mod of x. Why? Because these values you get when x is negative, when your input is negative. But in this case, when you put negative value of x, that means your input is negative. Then before going that input will become positive before it goes to f, right? You can see we are putting mod on that. So you are putting mod on all the inputs. So those inputs which were negative will become positive, and you'll get only those values which you are getting for positive x, right? So you will get for this negative x, you'll get the same value which you are getting here, right? Like if you put +1, you are getting this value, all right? Then by putting x is equal to -1, again you'll get the same value, all right? Same value. So for plus x and minus x, you'll get the same value. So this graph will obviously be symmetric, and this part will disappear. So graph of portion of the graph which lies on the left side of y-axis, you need to remove it, and take the mirror image of the graph which is right side of the y-axis about y-axis, all right? So that will complete the graph. Okay. Now let's see some examples, and it will make things clear. Example 1. So we need to plot y is equal to e raised to mod of x. All right. So see how to plot it. Okay. So I'm plotting a base graph, and base graph I'm plotting the graph of y is equal to e raised to x. Okay. Because you're replacing x by mod of x. So this is y is equal to e raised to x. All right. Now if you replace x by mod of x, you'll get y is equal to e raised to mod of x. All right. So what happens in this? Let me draw it with yellow color. So now you need to remove this portion. Okay, this portion will vanish. All right, and only this portion will remain as it is. This portion will remain as it is. Okay, and you need to take the image of this graph about y-axis. So that is going to be the graph. Got it? So this is y is equal to, if you want to write this complete yellow graph, okay, this complete yellow graph is the graph of y is equal to e raised to mod of x. But even if you want to write these equations of these branches separately, then this will be e raised to x only. This is same as y is equal to e raised to x, and this branch is y is equal to e raised to minus of x. All right. So I have replaced x by mod of, I just removed mod, and in place of mod of x, I've written minus x. All right. So this will be the graph. I hope you have got it. Now let's see the second example. Second example is y is equal to ln of mod of x. All right, ln of mod of x. So in this case, which graph we will plot first? The base graph will be the graph of y is equal to ln x, obviously. All right. All right. So this is the graph of y is equal to ln x. All right. Y is equal to ln x. And if you replace x by mod of x, you'll get y is equal to mod of ln x. Now see, you need to remove the portion of the graph which lies on the left side of y-axis. So which part do you need to remove? This part? This part? No. Actually, this is a mistake which generally students do in the first go when they do it in the first time. Okay, do it for the first time. So see, in this graph you do not need to remove anything. This graph is below x-axis, but it is right side of y. Okay, so you do not need to remove this. This whole graph of ln x lies actually right side of y-axis. So when you are putting the mod, so this graph will remain same. This complete graph will come in the graph of y is equal to ln of mod of x. All right. So this graph will remain as it is. Y is equal to ln of x. And mirror image of this will also appear. Okay. So what is the mirror image of this? Mirror image of this. All right. So this part will come. And this is ln of minus x. Y is equal to this. Okay. This part will also come. So this is the graph of y is equal to. So I have written the equation separately. Y is equal to ln of minus x and y is equal to ln of x. And this complete graph is graph of y is equal to ln of mod of x. Okay? So it has two branches, you can say. Now it has very good examples. So let me give you some more examples. Example number 3. Suppose you need to plot the graph of y is equal to x square minus say uh, mod of x plus 1. All right, this one. This is a very good graph. So how would we get this equation? Where, in which equation we need to do the transformation, and what will be the transformation actually? See, first of all, let me tell you one thing, okay? Do you know that x square and mod of x square both are same? Because after squaring, basically when you put mod and then square, or you without putting mod, you square it, okay? Square any value, they will be the same actually, right? Because by putting mod, you are just removing the negative sign, right? So if it is like minus 2, you are making it first plus 2 and then you are squaring, so it will become 4. But even if you don't put mod, then minus 2 square is plus 4 only, right? So actually x square and mod of x square, they are both same. So they are same. That means you need to plot this graph y is equal to x square minus x plus 1. And after the transformation, what will be the transformation? X will be replaced by mod of x. All right. You will get y is equal to mod of x square minus mod of x plus 1, which you can write x square minus mod of x plus 1. I hope it is clear. So let's see. All right. Okay. So if you plot the graph of this function, let me plot it with white color. So it's a parabola whose vertex is at 1 by 2 comma 3 by 4, right? You know that. So it is 1 by 2 comma 3 by 4. Let's take this point as vertex. So graph will look like this. Here it is the vertex, like this. Okay. And then you need to remove which portion? Do you know which portion do you need to remove? This part will be the part which is with yellow color. So you need to remove this portion. I don't know which part, yeah. So you need to remove this portion. I have removed that portion and take the image of the remaining graph, okay? So if you take the image of the remaining graph, it will be like this, slightly okay, like this only. So this point is 0, comma 1, okay? The graph will show. Now you can see there will be two minimas, okay? Two minimas. This is a local minima and this is also a local minima. This is a local maxima. So if you know this about local maxima minima, then you can figure it out. All right, so this point is 1 by 2 comma 3 by 4, and similarly this point will be minus 1 by 2 comma 3 by 4. So this is the graph. I know, I think you have got it. Now I'll give you another example to plot, okay? So now you need to plot it. Y is equal to, say it is x raised to 4, all right, minus mm, okay. First you plot this. I'll give this example later. X square minus mod of x, all right? You plot this first. Okay, so try this sum and then I'll give you the next example. Also try to plot this one, although it is very simple. Y is equal to sine of mod of x, all right? It's pretty simple. Let's plot it. All right. So here we will plot the graph of y is equal to x square minus x. And in this graph, you can transform, you can replace x by mod of x. So you'll get y is equal to mod of x square minus mod of x, which is same as x square minus mod of x, right? Same, because x square is mod of x square. So I have told you that. Okay. So x square minus x is basically, this is x into x minus 1. So one root is 0, another is 1. So you can plot this graph and this is going to be like this. Okay, and then like this. It's a parabola. Now, when you're replacing x by mod of x, so you remove the portion of the graph which lies on the left side of y-axis. So you need to remove this portion. Okay, so we'll remove this portion and we'll take the mirror image. So first you remove this. So I've removed this portion, all right. And now take the mirror image of this remaining graph. So if you take the mirror image of the remaining graph, it will be like this. And obviously this part will also be there. So this complete graph is now the graph of y is equal to x square minus mod of x, all right. So this point is 1 comma 0 and this point will be minus 1 comma 0 and this point is 0 comma 0, all right. Now y is equal to sine of mod of x. So let's see. All right. So just plot the graph of sine x which lies on the right side, okay, because anyways we need to remove the graph which lies on the left side. So just plot this much. This is y is equal to sine x and take the image of this, all right. So I've already removed the graph which is on the left side of y-axis. Now if you take the image of this graph, then it will be like this, right? It will be like this. So that is the change. Now it's an even function. So f of mod of x is an even function. I should have written it here. I forgot to write. This is an even function. Even function, all right. So even function, that's why its graph is symmetric about y-axis. So I hope you have got it. Now we have done a lot of examples, so it must be clear. Now second is we are putting mod on y. So second transformation, this is transformation number 8. Now we are replacing y by mod of y. So now equation will be mod of y is equal to fx. So whatever we do in x, the same thing we do with y also. Okay. When we were putting mod on x, then what happened? We removed the portion which lies on the left side of y and take the image of the remaining graph about y-axis. Now in this case, what are we going to do? We are going to remove that portion of the graph which lies below x-axis, and then we'll take the image of the graph which is above x-axis, about x-axis. All right. See, I'll explain what is this. Okay, so in this I'm not plotting y-axis, that is not required. So say this was the graph. Okay, if you want you can plot y-axis also. By the way, this was y-axis. Let me plot it. You should not get confused. It can be anywhere. So there's no role of y-axis basically in this. Okay, that's why I was saying even if you want plot y-axis, then it doesn't matter. This was the graph of y is equal to fx. Now see, left hand side is a positive number. Mod of y is a positive number. So fx must be positive. So those values of fx, okay, see, if fx is positive, then you'll get y is equal to plus minus of fx, okay. And if fx is negative, then no equation, no solution, okay, no value of y. That means no point. There's no point on the curve where fx is negative, all right? So that means you need to remove this graph. Are you getting this point? This portion of the graph is negative, so you need to remove this portion. So you need to remove the portion of the graph which lies below x-axis and then take the image. See, now you need to plot this graph where fx is positive, then this equation will become y is equal to plus minus of fx. So plus fx, this is your plus fx. This is y is equal to plus fx, right? And what is y is equal to minus fx? You know that? Take the image of this. All right. So this is y is equal to minus fx. Okay. So this yellow graph is graph of mod of y is equal to fx. I hope you understood. I hope you got it. Okay. So remove the portion. I'll write it here. Remove the portion of the graph of y is equal to fx, which lies below x-axis, and take the image or reflection image of the remaining graph about x-axis. All right, so that will be the graph. All right, so this is the thing which you need to do. I hope you have got it. So now let's do some examples. Like first example is mod of y is equal to ln x. All right, let's see this. All right, it's very interesting. All right, so okay, so I'll plot the base graph. Base graph is graph of y is equal to ln x with white color. So this is the graph of y is equal to ln x. You all know that, right? Y is equal to ln x. Now in y is equal to ln x, you need to replace y by mod of y. So you'll get mod of y is equal to ln x. All right, that means you need to remove this portion of the graph. You need to remove this portion of the graph. Okay, I'm just marking this portion. So you have removed this portion, and yellow graph is going to be our final output. So this portion, I'm just changing the color of this part, which is going to be the part of our graph, mod of y, and image of this. All right, this portion is removed. Okay, this portion has been removed. Okay, circled portion. So this is the graph. I hope you got it. Now let's take another example. Okay, so I'll give you this example to plot. Example number 2, you need to plot mod of y is equal to sine of x. Plot it. Plot it, plot it, plot it. Then we will put graph mod on both, on x as well as on y. All right, so I'll do it. See, this is the graph of sine x. This portion and this portion, then above x-axis again, then below x-axis again. All right. Here also below x-axis, and then above x-axis, like this. Okay, so this is the graph of y is equal to sine of x. In this, you need to replace y by mod of y. So you'll get mod of y is equal to sine x. All right. See, so what is going to happen here? First, you need to remove these portions where graph is below x-axis. So we'll remove this, we'll remove this, we'll remove this. Okay. Now these portions will vanish. Now this is not; these are not the part of graph. Now take the reflection of the remaining portion. So this, let me make the color yellow, and its reflection. Okay, this is these two parts are the graph of parts of the graph. Now this will be there in the graph as well as its reflection about x-axis. All right, this will be there as well as its reflection. So can you see these closed loops are coming? All right. So now this kind of graph, now it will keep repeating, right? So pi length 0 to pi, this will be the graph, and pi to 2 pi there's no graph. Then 2 pi to 3 pi there will be graph. Then 3 pi to 4 pi there's no graph. Then 4 pi to 5 pi it will be similar graph. Then 5 pi to 6 pi there will not be any graph. All right. So it will keep going like that. It's a periodic function, so period will remain 2. So I hope you got it. Now let's do one more example. Okay. If I ask you to plot mod of y is equal to x square minus 2x. All right. Let's see. You try it first, then I'll tell you. Try it for a moment. One minute. Right. Checked. Okay. So first, which graph do we need to plot? What will be the base graph in this case? So first we'll plot this graph of x y is equal to, just remove mod and plot the graph of y is equal to x square minus 2x. So it will cut the x-axis at 0, 2, 0 and 2, 0 and 2, 0. This is the graph of y is equal to x square minus 2x. Now you see, when you are replacing y by mod of y, okay, then equation becomes mod of y is equal to x square minus 2x. So that means you need to remove the portion of the graph which lies on the which lies below x-axis. So this one, oh, sorry, this portion will remain same. Okay. Okay, so which portion? I'll remove it again. You need to remove this portion. Okay, this portion will be removed, which is below x-axis, and take the image of the remaining. So now let me make the color of this yellow. This will be the part of the graph and its image, and its image. This will be the part of the graph, okay, and its image. Okay, so that is going to be the answer. All right. All right. Now let's do some examples with putting mod on both x and y. A very simple and interesting example is this. Right. So let's start with this. So first let's start with this x plus y is equal to 1. Simple equation. Then first what are we going to do? We'll replace x by mod of x. So we'll get this equation mod of x plus y is equal to 1. Now the second step, second transformation will be y is replaced by mod of y. So you'll get mod of x. You can do any transformation first and then the other. There's no problem in that. Okay. So in 2 steps you can crack it. So okay. So first you need to plot this line. This is x plus y is equal to 1. Okay, so this is x plus y is equal to 1. All right. Now after first transformation, this equation, this, that is going to be, in this case you need to remove the portion. When you replace x by mod of x, you need to remove the portion which lies on the left side of y. So I've removed it, and take the image of the remaining graph. Okay, so if you take the image of the remaining graph, it is going to be like this. Right, and let me make this color also yellow. So this is a graph of mod of x plus y is equal to 1. Now again you have replaced y by mod of y. So what happens then? Then you need to remove the portion of the graph which lies below x-axis. So you'll remove this, okay, and take the image of the remaining. So if you take the image of the remaining, it is going to be like this. Okay. So it is very simple to figure out, because this point is 1, 0, this point is 0, 1. Okay. So this angle is 45 degrees. So it's a square, right? Because this is 45 degree. So 45, 45, 90. So all these angles are 90, 90, 90, 90, right? And all four sides are equal. So obviously it's a square as well as you can say rhombus was there. Rhombus already was there for any angle, whether it was 45 or some other angle. Rhombus will always, this will always be a rhombus, but it's a square also. Okay. So if I give you another example, say like 3 times of mod of x plus 2 times of mod of y is equal to 1. Okay, so you can again plot it. It's easy to plot. First you'll plot this line, 3x plus 2y is equal to 1. See how to plot it. Okay, I'll make it 6. Okay, it will just keep the equation simple. 6. There's no problem. You can take any number. So it is now its x coordinate is basically its x coordinate is 2, and y coordinate x intercept is 2 and y intercept is 3. Okay, so it will be like this. This length is 2 and this length is 3. All right, this is 2 comma 0 and this is 0 comma 3. And if you take the if you transform, like y x is replaced by mod of x, so you know what to do. In this step it will be like this portion and this portion. And in third step, this is mm, this was what, 3 mod of x plus 2y is equal to 6. Now final step is 3 mod of x plus 2 mod of y is equal to 6. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Y is replaced by mod of y. So you'll get 3 mod of x plus 2 mod of y is equal to 6. Okay. Let's see which diagram will be this. So finally, you need to remove this portion which is below x-axis, this and this, and take the image of the remaining. Okay. So image of this. So image of this is going to be, okay, first plot this only. Okay. So image of this is going to be, this is going to be 0, 3. This is going to be 2, 0. This is minus 2, 0. This is 0, minus 3. All right. So now it's a rhombus, right? It's a rhombus. All 4 sides are equal, but it's not a square. All right. It's not a square. And it's, the C diagonals intersect at 90 degrees. So yes, of course, it's a rhombus. I hope you have got it. All right. And you can write all these equations. We want to write the equations of all the sides. This will be 3x plus 2y is equal to 6. X and y both are positive. In this x is negative. So minus 3x plus 2y is equal to 6. In this x and y both are negative. So it is minus 3x minus 2y is equal to 6. And the last one, x is positive, y is negative. So it is 3x minus 2y is equal to 6. I hope you are getting it, right? So when x is positive, you can write mod of x is equal to x. When y is positive, you can write mod of y is equal to y. But when x is negative, you need to write mod of x is equal to minus x. And when y is negative, you need to write mod of y is equal to minus y. So according to quadrants, you can replace mod of x and mod of y by these values. Okay. All right. I hope you have got it. So now I'll tell you the last transformation and then we'll continue the graphs examples. So last transformation of mod is by replacing, if you replace fx by mod of fx, okay, that means you're putting, so y is equal to fx, this is your equation, and after doing this transformation, your graph will be your equation will be y is equal to mod of fx. All right, you're not putting mod on x, you're not putting mod on y, you're putting mod on the whole expression of x. All right, whole expression of x, like uh, like you have y is equal to x square minus 2x. Then putting mod on fx means you're putting mod on this, mod of x square minus 2x. All right. So this is pretty simple and generally students remember this. So I hope you have done it earlier. And if you have not done it earlier, then just have a look. What happens in this? See in this, what happens? This is the graph of y is equal to fx, the same graph. All right. So when you put mod, then what happens? Y is equal to mod of fx. The portion which is above x-axis will remain same because mod of fx is equal to fx when fx is positive and minus fx when fx is negative. So the portion which is below x-axis, portion of y is equal to fx graph, the fx is negative. That means this fx is negative. So now it will become minus of fx. So minus of fx means it will come up. Okay. So this portion will come up. So this yellow graph is the graph of y is equal to, okay. So it's very simple. You do not need to remove anything in this graph. Okay. The graph of y is equal to mod of fx. You just need to do what? The portion of graph which lies below x-axis, take its reflection about x-axis. All right. Take the reflection of the graph. Okay, I'll write it here. Take Okay, so take the reflection of portion of the graph which lies below x-axis, about x-axis, right? X-axis, and the rest of the graph will remain same. That rest of the graph means the graph which is above x-axis, that will remain same. Okay, so this was your x-axis, so this graph will remain same. Okay, and this is the reflection. This complete marked graph is the new graph. Okay, so now let's do it. Suppose y is equal to mod of sine x, you need to plot this. Y is equal to mod of ln x, all right. Y is equal to mod of x square minus 2x. Y is equal to mod of what? E raised to x, all right. All right. Okay, so let's plot these two. These four graphs. Try this, do it fast. All right, so first one is pretty simple. Let me plot the axis first. Oh, I'm sorry. Let's make it straight. Second, third, and for fourth graph. All right. See what happens. So this is sin x. All right. So what will happen when you put mod on sin x? This is the graph of y is equal to sin x. All right. Now see transform. Let's transform it. So when you transform it, this portion will remain same. This portion will come up. This portion will remain same. This portion will come up. This portion will remain same. This portion will come up. All right. So the portion which is coming up, you need to remove that, right? So remove it, remove it, remove it, because it has come up, right? You have taken the reflection of it. So this is the graph of y is equal to mod of sin x. So y is equal to mod of fx will always be above x-axis. Graph of y is equal to mod of fx. All right. It cannot be below x-axis because you have taken that reflection of that portion actually only. Now, hmm, now this is the graph of ln x, ln of x. Okay, this is ln x. Now I'm plotting the graph of mod of ln x. So mod of ln x, this portion will come up, okay, and this portion will remain same. This is the graph of y is equal to ln of mod of ln of x. All right, and you need to remove this yellow portion. Okay, so let me remove it. I'll remove it. Yeah, perfect. Now the third one. So this is the graph of y is equal to x square minus 2x. All right. Now this portion will remain same and this portion will come up. All right, and this portion will remain same when you put mod on this. All right, so you need to remove this portion only. Okay, so here is the look. Now the last one. So this is e raised to y is equal to e raised to mod of x. Now in this, the whole graph is already above x-axis. So if you put mod, then this portion will remain same as it is. Okay, so even sorry, I need to remove this mod and this. Okay, so this portion will remain same. When you put mod on e raised to x, it will remain same. There's no portion below x-axis, so it will remain same. So I hope you have got it, right? So I'll ask you now to plot this graph. Mod of y is equal to mod of ln of mod of x. All right. So I'm putting mod on x, mod on y, mod on ln of x. All right. So try this example. Do it fast. All right. So let's do it. Okay. So this is the graph of y is equal to ln of x. Now first we are plotting the graph of you can do any transformation first. Okay, so now I'm plotting the graph of second step is, this is first step. Second step is plotting the graph of y is equal to ln of mod of ln x. Okay, I'm putting the mod on fx. So when you put the mod on fx, then this graph will come up. Sorry, this graph will come up, and this will remain same, right? So this is the second graph. The second one is this. So you need to remove this portion. Remove this, all right? I've removed it. Okay, like this. So this is the graph of. Okay, so I've removed this portion as well. I'm removing this equation also. So we have reached to this step. Now after this, what transformation I'm going to do in this? I'm going to do the transformation. I'm going to replace x by mod of x. So I'll get this. Y is equal to mod of ln of mod of x. All right. So what will happen? This graph, image of this graph about y-axis. All right. Like this, and this portion will remain same. So I'm making this yellow color. Now you have reached to this portion. I'm removing this. This has been done. We have reached to this step. All right. Now again, okay. So this we have plotted. Now next transformation, what we are going to do is this. Now we are plotting the graph of y is equal to mod of y is equal to mod of ln of mod of x. All right. So final transformation by y is replaced by mod of y. Okay. So that means you need to take the reflection of this complete graph about x-axis, okay, and remove that portion of the graph which lies below x-axis. Okay, there's no portion which is below x-axis. That means just take the reflection. So this portion, it's reflection this. All right, now it's reflection. Now it's reflection. All right. Okay, so this will be the graph. This is the complete graph. You want to remove this yellow, then you can remove this yellow portion. Okay. Perfect. So now this is the graph, okay? Blue graph. Graph of mod of y is equal to mod of ln of mod of x. So I hope you have learned this transformation when you put mod on x, on y, or f of x. So we'll continue this. We'll continue transformation of graphs in next session also. So now I'll tell you the graphs of fractional parts and greatest integer functions. All right. So similarly, like we put mod on x, y, or on fx. Similarly, we put greatest integer or this fractional part also on x, y, or mod of fx. All right. So we'll do those functions in upcoming sessions. All right. So take care. Thank you very much. Like and subscribe the channel. Let's crack JEE, and like my videos if you're enjoying watching them. All right, and use my code JEET1 if you are taking the subscription of Plus or Iconic on Unacademy. All right, and get instant 10% discount. So thank you very much. Thank you again.